How you doing? I'm Scott Brown with Prinoth. Today what we're going to do, we're going to show how to set the unit up and how to set the pressures on the vent axis motor. It's a Rexroth 107cc radial piston vent axis motor. So what we do first is we lock the drum down. We set something that will not push through. We use a 6x6 here. We're going to lock the drum down. I'm going to describe the steps. So the next step, we'll have the operator start the unit, and then he'll go to rev the engine up all the way, and we'll engage the hydraulics at max flow. Our objective is to understand what the relief is set at, because what we're going to do, we're going to set the shift point at 80% of the max value. On this unit, we got 5,000 PSI, so I know the shift point will be 4. If we had a 4,000 PSI max value, like on a CAD or whatever, then we'll take it, we'd set 80% that down to 3,200. If we got a Kubota that has a 3,500 PSI, then we go to 80% of it. We drop 700 PSI, go down to 28. But our objective is to find out what the max pressure is first, and then set the shift point to where it shifts at 80% of that value. And that's where the torque comes in. That's why you have a vent axis motor. Okay, operator, rev it all the way up. Back on the unit. Engage the motor. Okay, see here we're at 6,000 PSI. One more time, rev it all the way up. Engage. So what we're going to do now, we've understood the max pressure of the machine. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to set the shift point to allow the torque to help the motor, help the unit. So we discovered it was 5850 was the max PSI, so 80% of that. So 1200 PSI short, we need to be in the 4,400, 4,500 PSI is where we need to be to set the shift point. So what we're going to do, we're going to start the engine, go to max RPM, and they're going to watch the gauge and see what it falls off to. It should fall, like I said, around 44, 45. If it does, it's set perfectly. If not, we'll go through the setting process on how to do that. Okay, as you saw previously, we got up to about 2,800 PSI. And as I said before, at 6,000, we need to have it adjusted up to about 4,400, 4,500 PSI. So it was 5,850, so take 80% of that, 4,600 PSI. So that's what we need to adjust it. So to set this up, we've got a 10 millimeter and a 3 millimeter Allen key. You'll loosen this, insert the Allen key, hold the Allen key so it doesn't turn, and then loosen it up, and then adjust this a quarter turn at a time. To gain pressure, you go counterclockwise. To lessen pressure, you go clockwise. Okay, so we found out the adjustment was improper. We went all the way down to like 2,800 PSI. I just readjusted it and got it back up to where I think it's right. We're going to look at the gauge once more. We'll see where we are. We'll fine tune it from there. I need to be up here, see? Should be right there.